here in September of the 21st of 2011 of 2023. We have new stuff here, and we just working on new efficient, respiratory art centers. So what I would do is what what I would do is uh, so what I would do was add additionals to my specification and basically building some type of jet that has some type of antique digital capacity to it that's pretty much Intel and Adobe inspired. It's a combative mission. It could be more presidential. Really, I think I'm in the right now in 2008 to 2018. DeAndre DWL, somebody in that name. That's more presidential response right there. It goes into the EMS 815, 8, 8, 8 ambulance, 15 ambulance. Good wide vocabulary of diverted languages that go there. So it's pretty formatted or informational. So it gives you a good gist of the next subject or the next progression you need to urbanize in. So for the most part, everything I'm talking about is about boarding the airport. It starts off at boarding the airport, getting on, picking your flight, buying your seat, and boarding onto the plane. That's basically the pretty much value that's in my area of atmosphere at the airport in such a form. The airport is a new form. It's not like a parking lot. So in certain forms, it's not like a parking lot. It's more like a mall in my 75% rating. So it'll be a mall instead of a parking lot. In a statistical look at it. So to the plane, it looks like a parking lot, but to the consumers and the people that use the business airliner will use that at 80. Will use that, and it'll become a very good profession at 80. It'll become a very good profession at art. So that's what we want to do. We want to enhance the little 3-year-old or the 9-year-old or the 19-year-old or the 48-year-old or the 85-year-old. It's a big group of diverse chapters, and you want the 5 midpoints to understand that and understand it. There are warning signs out there to make sure you're following your scheduled appointments and itinerary glasses and stuff like that. Make sure you're on Glassdoor and working with your economy. You're working with how full people are, because people will get dehydrated in like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So you want to work on how you can hydrate the company and work at a comfortable place at the same time and make a good confirmation at that. And that's all EcoLeaf is enhancing, is making a shorter midpoint so you can get the most luxurious midpoint of all. So you can be able to do your job the way you want to do it, how you want to do it, in your comfortable, suitable way. Like I was saying, like this is more like GMC inspired. This is more HEB inspired. This is more Cadillac inspired. So a lot of Cadillacs and GMCs and HEB might know it by heart from 1989 to 2015, you're gonna know something about heart 55 times out of that whole time era right there in 1989. So that's just what EcoLeap doing. Since it's just more like a state program, it's just refurbishing new forgotten leads or profiles. Leads of profiles. It reestablishes and renames it in a reduced form, and that's just how the state administration assistants or the data analysts or the technicians work in that sort of mindset. It's a 371 mindset, so you have to make sure you have all of Texas on that map. So if you were looking for something, that'd be between Texas Parks and Wildlife and NRAA or LCRA. That's the lakes and rivers versus Texas Parks and Wildlife, which is the forests of the Greens in Austin, Texas. That's what we have here. It's a big country of a colony mixed with all types of races. It's a Spaniard request. So they're basically just hanging on our territory of remarks. Hey, you know what I mean? It's just a territory remark right there. We just, you know what I mean? Geological sciences and astronomy enhances that profession in territorial remarks. So all EcoLeaf doing is giving you a more factual statement that it has length and distance, and it gives you, a more gratified, a more stratified, gratituded way how to nourish a point of interest, how to create. That's a big thing. We're trying to learn of different styles of personas, and we're trying to learn how to create. So another thing EcoLeaf can teach you is going to enhance your abilities. It's going to promote your success. So that'll make you feel and right at home where you need to be, and leave you where you want to reside, or where you like to hang out at. So once you play with that, you playing with break time, eating, and website work, and you working on your own geometry and astronomy. Hey, that's geological science. Hey, you working on a little bit of some of that. Hey, that's those parts of pizza. Ain't nothing you ain't seen that you're talking about, that you're not talking about at this particular point of hour. So yeah, it's gonna. That's what EcoLeaf does. It's gonna enhance the decision maker. It's gonna give you 3 championship reasons why the answer that you're producing for yourself, or the answer that you're proceeding for yourself, is the correct answer. It's a reflective imagery and emotion. It moves. It's telling you it moves, whatever it is. If it's giving you a sign, or if it's giving you a vocal warning or something like that, it's telling you it moves. That's what you got to know after chapter 3, 5, and 1, is that the subject moves. Whatever you're reading, the subject moves, and it leaves just like Terry Crews, or just like Denzel Washington, or just like any other professional actor or book but character that's, you know what I mean, that's on set or learning that stuff. We want that stuff to be professional, so we don't put we don't put nothing on those type of deals. We don't put nothing on those type of deals, so they're clarified and they get the point across, and they leave out in a systematic time of day, and everybody eats fine. Everybody go home and eat full, eat fettuccine, chicken wings, macaroni and cheese, greens, pancakes in the morning. Make sure you get your good schedule. You gotta have a good multi-platform schedule so you can be able to do those things. That's PlayStation 3 multi-platform right there. You already have a strategic platform or a strategic measurement in play. Yes, you have a strategic measurement in play, so that'll keep you a good distance of qualifying or accepting, certain products that you would like coming from Equal Leaf certified, Equal Leaf certified. It'll be Equal Leaf certified. Yeah. So it's just Equal Leaf on a certified bargain right there. So it's just, you know what I mean. Equal Leaf on a certified bargain, making square good equilibrium, making square root a good or equilibrium in 10th and 12th grade. I hate him. You wouldn't have known that because it would have been two systematic profiles over to scantrons over at him. That would have been two scantrons over. So that's still part of the time I'm going through right now. I'm going through a 10th grade, 12th grade. People are just now understanding how complicated it could be, and how fast you can lose something because you had at different rates of different rates of a situation. You want to win, but you're not in the correct situation to win. You productively, perpetually not gonna win, especially if it's a very competitive event like a district meet or something, a district track meet or a regional track meet. And that's pretty not how you gonna feel if you feel that way. I mean, but other than that, yeah. But yeah, Eco Leaf is pretty fine. It's just a efficient technology. That's all it is. Equally efficient technology. Urbanize your mind with world history and state government, world history and state government. That's basically what you're looking at in the CNN and C-SPAN look of MSN and Comcast. That's what you're looking at right now, and it's just a big pool of that right now. And yeah, we're just talking about that and sustainability on that, and yeah. But all that I want in the next 5 years, that's all. It's nothing but like 571 houses off my study and supply. It's like 571 houses nationwide. completely decorated, 80, decorated to the owner's performance of housing, 80, that's 571. 571.49, 80. It's $30,000, 3,000, so it's inefficient or improportionate, 80. So it's not a supplemental nutrition. That's what I'm trying to say, 80. So that's negative 80 and positive 30, 80. So we use different circles to combine like terms and use long division. That's HB and Jackson Hewitt type deal right there. That's a FI, a AFI point right there. Certifications, certified AFI right there. And that'll teach you what that's all about. And yeah, that helps you out right there. That tells you how much you like to eat and where to eat it. And so it's a new Google in Google that's keeping Google alive, and that's what's been keeping Google for the last 20 years. Last 20 years, 2447 74. So yeah, that's been keeping up Google alive for the last 10 years. So we're just hoping on getting some subscribers on NTV and getting on some Bombardiers and Bowens and Lennox 1000, so we can enjoy our day to Italy and all our other international states. You know what I mean? Because that is where you drink water, and that's how you replenish yourself based on what gentrification is. Because then they ain't gonna, you know, you got people in the next people's ear that I'm going to right off the, you know what I mean, right off the bat, because they know that DeAndre is something special to their cooling waters. It means more water is going to add to the fresh water they already have. So, you know what I mean, it's going to be so special because they haven't seen such of a DeAndre in a Cadillac way. And they haven't seen a body pack. They would like to see DeAndre. You know, all the poverty saw DeAndre 48. That's pretty much what that was. A lollipop in a dime, 80. That was about $5. So that was just John Adams, Lincoln, and that was John Adams, Lincoln, and Washington right there, 1805 to 1905. So shit, they really wasn't talking about nothing the whole time. I spent a little time with them, so that wasn't nothing but a penny, right? Wasn't nothing but a penny. 275, 25, 80, 80, 315, team, 371, 35, 80. 80, 80, 80. Amen. We have served justice in the court. Amen.